Right, Joe Lycett is here. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello there. Happy Chocolate Week.
Excuse me?
Happy Chocolate Week.
What does that mean?
It's
Is that what that
Chocolate Week.
is? It really?
I thought that's what radio people do. They know what the week is.
Oh, that commercial radio.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Don't have a lot to talk about. Yeah, that does happen.
Well, I'm having a lot of chocolate this week.
Right, to celebrate
To celebrate.
National Chocolate Week.
Well, I'm chubbing up for the winter. That's the idea.
Little bit
I
of
wanted to
protection.
ask you about this, actually. So your Top Man range, which you're probably not allowed to talk about too much on air,
Probably not at all, really.
how fat do they go, the clothes? Because I used to be a bit chub.
Right.
And Top Man was not the place for me.
I think we do double XL.
Double XL?
Yeah, I think
you
so.
think so?
I think so.
But is that Top Man double XL?
Yeah, probably. Which is about Pete Doherty size.
Yeah.
How are you, Joe Lycett?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm a bit confused by this time of day because
Really?
I'm on tour at the minute, so this is not a time for me.
For you?
No.
Oh, no. Where were you last night?
Actually, I had a night off last night, so I ended up. I went to the theatre.
Oh, did
I
you?
know, how cultured am I?
Did
Went
you
to the
really? Like a
theatre.
proper theatre, or was it panto?
No, it was proper theatre.
Real theatre?
The Southwark Playhouse I went to.
Oh, what did you see?
It was called Crushed Shells and Mud. It was brilliant.
Is it good?
Very good, yeah.
Would you ever do any serious acting, Joe Lycett? Because I can imagine you being a bit of a thesp on the side.
I've tried it in the mirror in the bathroom a couple of times, and I never convinced myself, so I don't think I'd convince anybody else.
No. If you
No.
can't do it to yourself in the bathroom,
Yeah, you're gonna
Hollywood
struggle,
ain't
aren't
calling.
you? Yeah.
They ain't happening. We just had Paddy McGuinness in.
I know, you can smell it.
Can you really?
Yeah, it's
Well,
like pasties and aftershave.
Hey, we kind of fancied Paddy McGuinness this morning.
He's not bad looking, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, Tina's having a
Tina is having a moment with Paddy.
Yeah, he's nice.
nice.
He's very funny.
It's very
and
nice.
you're very funny.
Oh, bless you,
Who'd you fancy
Tina.
more, Joe Lycett, Paddy McGuinness?
That's not fair.
Why?
Oh.
But I don't want to, put me on the spot.
So
Joe,
Paddy McGuinness
obviously.
is what she means. Oh, Joe, obviously. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's definitely not convincing acting, Tina.
How about once upon a time when we had a wild night out and we ended up at Tina DeHealy's apartment?
Oh, yes.
yeah.
That was with Rufus Wainwright.
Why
wasn't
was
it?
Rufus Wainwright in your flat?
I had no idea who he was.
Because I don't know him. Do you know him?
No, I don't know.
Do you know him?
No.
Why was he there?
No idea.
Does he live there?
No.
It'd be great if it was your flatmate.
He left his
Rufus.
jacket of mine. I think I've still got it.
Have you really? Yeah. I bet it's expensive, that. Anyway, Joe, last night you had the night off, but
Yeah.
we were just talking to Paddy when he was in here that touring as a comedian is hard.
It's full on.
non-stop.
Yeah, it's
every
full
night.
on. Well,
Apart from last night.
this is the second tour I've done of my own show, and the first one was horribly unattended. So I kind of got away with sort of coasting along on, just whatever, because 10 people it's going to be awkward regardless, isn't it? Whereas this time around, people have turned up, and now I'm like, what do you all want? So
God.
you do have to sort of perform and, to actually have jokes.
Yeah.
So, but I'm really enjoying it, having a great time. I'm in Birmingham tonight.
Wonderful.
Hometown. I
What's
love
it like
gigging
when
in
you
Birmingham.
return to Birmingham? Is it like
I love it.
Is it like the Queen's coronation and everyone's scrubbing
Yeah.
the flags outside and putting bunting up across the street?
Well, the thing in Birmingham is everyone sort of doesn't care. So last time I gigged in Birmingham, I was doing the BBC New Comedy Awards. I was hosting a heat there. I went on, did about 10 minutes, and then the act after me was an act called Stephen Bailey, who is a homosexual gentleman, and I went to the back to watch, and this very brummy, quite elderly woman leant over to her friend and she went, "If they're all gay, I'm going home."
And they were, and she did.
That was it, yeah. So I love it because, nobody really cares. There's a good energy there.
Yeah, how do you keep that energy up though? Like, if you are like, oh, can't really do today. What about if you're like hungover?
Tricky.
Is it tricky?
Yeah. I was a bit hungover in Guildford, funnily enough.
We were
which
talking about Guildford
you were
this
talking
morning.
about that with Paddy McGuinness. And you do get a bit dizzy. Get a bit dizzy.
Really?
I take a Lemsip sometimes.
For a hangover?
Yeah. Well, just
Wow.
just pre-show.
Right.
And that normally gets me through. And a Benadryl, just in case there's any cats in the audience.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Is it true what he was saying about Guildford? Because he said Guildford, he said it's not tough, but they're not really like massively up for it.
I don't know. It's very hard to generalise about an entire town, but I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
No, they were very nice, but like it is like you have to really inject some energy into Guildford.
Right. Where's like the wildest place where he's like you can go there and they don't care what you say, it will be fun.
It's the places where they can't believe somebody's come.
Right.
It's sort of like out in the regions. So a lot of up north. I love gigging up north.
Yeah.
Because people are just happy that anyone's come from
But we're
London.
nicer up north.
Yes, well, of course, absolutely. I love gigging in Birmingham. Manchester's great fun for me, but that's because I live there, so I sort of know what wagwan in Manchester. So yeah, but I love all places.
All places.
Yes.
And 25 dates left. Does that fill you with dread or does that fill you with excitement?
Well, actually, so there's more dates.
Oh, you have.
which-
It says over 25 dates.
So it's big announcement. I'm doing some more dates. How big was that?
Do you want some echo? Go again.
Yeah. I'm doing some more dates.
Bring Me the Horizon on BBC Radio 1. New stuff from them. That is True Friends on BBC Radio 1. And I feel like I have a true friend here with me
that's
this
nice.
morning.
Hello.
Make your announcement with echo again.
I'm doing some more dates. Please.
It's a good announcement. So this is just adding on to those
Yes,
more dates. So
slightly bigger venues
Yeah.
and places like Aberdeen. I'm going to Aberdeen.
Oh, that's big.
I've never been up there.
I've never been to Aberdeen. I've been to Aberdeen.
I think that maybe might be the most north I've ever been.
Oh, you've never
I can't
lived.
even speak. It's so north. I'm doing Aberdeen, Belfast. What did you make of Aberdeen? Where should I go? Where's cool?
Well, I can't remember. I went years ago. But I've been, and it's beautiful. Aberdeen.
Cold, I imagine.
Yeah.
Bit tepid.
I think everywhere's... It's freezing frost outside this morning when I woke up. Real life frost.
Yeah.
Real
Life
Real
frost.
life frost. I said to the cabbie, I said, real life frost. He was like, sure. Like, not bothered. A lot of people saying they love your voice, Joe Lycett.
Well, that's very kind of the great British public.
Yeah. Jordan says he loves your voice. Leggy in Devon says, is this Judge Rinder you've got on?
Is it Judge Rinder? Rinder?
Rinder.
It's a bit too close to a naughty word, that, isn't it? I watched that show for the first time.
I've never seen it. I need to know. Tell me.
You would love it.
Really?
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's just a sort of a bitchy man pretending to be a judge.
Now, is he a real judge?
I don't think
Is he a real life judge?
No.
He's a lawyer, but not a judge.
A lawyer, but not a judge.
So not a judge.
So not a judge, yeah.
Complete different
That's
job.
like me being like a radio engineer, Nick Grimshaw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he an engineer? No, he's a DJ.
I bet you're pretty good at the engineering.
Yeah, really good at the engineering.
Plug
yeah.
a cable in.
Yeah, I really, really do. I really do. So, Joe, you have to go Birmingham tonight.
Yes.
What happened?
I don't have to.
Well, you don't have
I
to.
live
You're-
there.
yeah,
I'm
you-
quite happy to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Got to go back home.
Because I thought that song then, what we listened to, Bring Me the Horizon.
Yes. Silly name for a band, isn't it?
Why?
Bring Me the Horizon.
I like
so
that.
many words in there.
Bring Me the
Like an essay
Horizon.
for a title.
But that is a song which, I mean, I like, but also could be quite abrasive to people in the morning. What do you like to have on before you get to go on stage? Because if I'm on the way
Swifty.
to... Really?
Yeah, Shake It Off.
Really?
I love it. I also play, because the tour's called That's the Way a Hut Joe Lycett, I play Casey and the Sunshine Band. That's
Yeah.
the way I like it, to get myself in the zone.
I love that it's called that tour.
Thanks.
I love that.
Well, I've come up, well, not come up with, somebody tweeted me with a new one for the next tour, because I was thinking for the next tour of going with, Do You Really Lycett? Is it wicked? We're loving it, loving it, loving it, we're loving it, Lycett, which is almost as long as Bring Me the Horizon.
I mean, yeah, you can't have a go at Bring Me the Horizon.
But somebody tweeted in one which I think's brilliant. Good to get your thoughts on it.
Okay, come on, hit me.
I'm about to lose control and I think Joe Lycett.
That is good.
That's a good
That
one,
is
isn't it? And I've
really
not
good.
thought of that before.
That is really good. Maybe we'll get people to send some in now.
That'd be great.
Get some ideas. I mean, just to
Drop It
disclaimer.
Lycett Hot.
Drop It Lycett Hot
I
is
Kissed
great.
a Girl and Joe Lycett.
Yeah. Really
That's
good.
all I've got, really.
I mean, keep them coming. 81199. We've got to give a disclaimer now. You won't receive any money from this tour.
No, you won't.
The first one is the best, though, I think.
If Joe Lycett, then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah, that one is wonderful.
Yeah, I was pleased
so
with that
good.
one.
Really good. All I could think of was Beyonce, Joe Lycett. I didn't really get it then.
Yeah.
And what about hecklers? Do you ever get a heckler, Joe Lycett?
Yes, occasionally.
Yeah.
But they're generally, my audiences are quite nice, generally.
Yeah.
So they're always like, I got heckled. Actually, this was in Guildford. There's a routine that I did. There's a routine that I did about a parking fine, which went viral on the Lad Bible. I ended up on the Lad Bible.
Yes!
Of all the comics you've ever heard of. I did the routine because people asked me to do it. And then the heckle was, is it true? It's like, do you want me to put my hand up when everything's not true? It's a comedy show. So then I said, it's lovely to be here in Guildford, and put my hand up. But yes, I get like heckles like that where like, oh, that's interesting. So tell me more about that, rather than you're rubbish.
You're
or
rubbish,
whatever.
get off.
Yeah,
Have you ever had that?
Oh yeah, occasionally you get people shouting. And you have some really tricky gigs now and then. But I like that. Keeps you on your toes, doesn't it?
Keeps you peppy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can never get too cocky in this game, Joe.
No, absolutely.
Never ever do it, no. What about when you have to do those panel shows where it's just lots of comedians? Because I always think they're really scary for me because I'm not a comedian.
Well, we did Celebrity Juice together, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And you were very nervous beforehand.
I was nervous.
I was nervous as well. They're all right, really, aren't they? But yeah, you kind of just have to...
You were the worst one to me.
Well, yeah, but once you're out there, it's every man for himself,
He
isn't it?
really was.
No, I wasn't.
No, well, Keith Lemon, I mean, that show, I can't believe they get away with it. I love it. But I mean,
sometimes you're watching like, this is Last Days of Rome, isn't it? Like,
you're like, wow, this is outrageous. This is completely outrageous. I mean, I saw Kelly Osbourne the other night on television putting marshmallows in all sorts of places.
Oh, yes, I saw somebody tweet about that. So she had to put marshmallows in a quail or something, didn't she?
Yes, and in her mouth, and it was just absolutely insane. But I was nervous about that because Keith Lemon does not care. Because he's a character, I guess, he doesn't care about how far he pushes it.
Yeah.
I felt like that was just harassment when I went on it for 3 hours.
Why did you go on it?
I don't know.
You're going to get...
I think I was promoting something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Something to flog, I don't know.
They really went for the Harry Styles thing.
Yeah. I mean, and it's a really long...
The whole show is about...
It's a long record.
Yeah. It is a long record.
It really is.
I could see it in your eyes after a while. You're like, this is not even funny anymore. This is just unbearable.
It was funny for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was the second half of the record.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God.
Then you've got a mask on your face, and he was getting you to say something like, I'm putting my pyjamas out for you, Harry, when you get home.
It was a lot. It really was a lot. But do you ever go on those shows and get like scared because it isn't like comedian versus comedian? It's like a funny off.
Well, no, not really, because everyone's lovely. Actually, comedians are very nice people and sort of set you up for like your jokes and whatever. So everyone's very
Have you ever
nice.
met a comedian that is in real life? You've met them and you thought, wow, I love this guy. He's so funny. And then you've met them and they are awful.
I don't know if I have, I feel like there must be somebody, but now you say it, I can't. Everyone's been, even people that have a reputation for not being that nice,
like
nice
Tina.
to me. Like Tina's got an awful reputation.
Such a bad rep.
But everyone seems to be nice to me.
Some good names coming in.
Oh,
Lycett to Thrill.
Oh!
Says Rod in East Sussex.
That's nice.
I'm Joe Lycett. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
That
I'm
one's...
Joe Lycett. I love it.
Love it. Tell it Lycett is.
Ooh.
Says Fran in
I
Northampton.
need these written down.
Who loves you.
Can I have a little pack to take away
Life
with me?
or something Lycett. No, that's from Jason in Middlesbrough. That one. Can you feel Joe Lycett tonight? Can you feel Joe? No, that's from Lloyd in Leicester. No,
not good
No,
enough.
that one's not great. No, but some Lycett hot.
I've already done that one. Some Lycett Hot I did as my very first show. So, soz, mate. Get in the bin.
I love this one. Joe Lycett, move it, move it.
Oh.
That one's nice. That one's
good.
nice. You're going to have to do loads
I liked
of tours.
Tina's delivery as well. That was really...
Very good. You're going to have to do like 100 tours to make that all happen.
Yeah.
Well,
I look
thankfully,
forward to
he's
it.
on tour till when now?
April or something.
April?
Yeah. Long
my
time.
God. Well, good luck. And we want to come. I feel like I just said that to
Come.
Paddy McGuinness and it looks like I'm lying, but I really, really do.
Yes. 23rd and 30th of November are the London dates.
Okay, I'll be there.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. Thank you, Joe Lycett.
Happy Chocolate Week.
My heart and run. There's no returning, no burning bridges down Phoenix to the